aneurysm. All right, everybody. Get that man some oxygen. Earlier this year, my next guest co-starred in the hit movie Mean Girls. This Saturday, she begins her 4th season on Saturday Night Live. Please welcome Amy Poehler. Oh, thanks. We're having a good time tonight. It's pretty loosey-goosey.
This is a good crowd and a funny show.
Oh, hey, let's toast that crowd. Water. All right.
Vodka.
The guests are so lucky. Lot to talk about.
Yes.
Season premiere this Saturday of Saturday Night Live. I love it when you guys are back in the building.
Yeah, it's like going back to school.
Yeah, because we're here, we never stop. We just go and go and go. And it feels to us when you guys leave for the summer and go away, we feel like we're being punished. Like, you'll remain behind in the building while they go off and frolic. But you're back now. Anything we can look forward to with the new show?
Well, you know, we just shot a new opening. Every couple of years we shoot a new opening, and it's really funny because, you know, they just usually set it up like you're sitting in a bar or a restaurant.
Every year, it's, yeah.
Yeah, and the camera just is supposed to kind of find you.
Right.
So we had to do all the stuff where you, like, we're drinking, you know, and you're just like, and then you have to be like...
It's like with Amy Poehler! And then you, Amy Poehler, huh?
And it's actually harder than it looks. Like,
right, it's hard.
To act natural and then find the camera. Like, pretend you're kind of,
like,
all right, do something.
Like, if I was on a Saturday Night Live cast member, I'll do this camera right here.
Okay,
and it's just me in a cool bar, and it's like, the music's playing, woo, yes, Saturday Night Live, woo!
And with Conan O'Brien.
Like that.
You seemed a little scared.
I seemed scared there. See, that's probably why I never could be a cast member there. Is all my stuff would be like, no! And then after being scared...
You just turned into a little baby.
I turned into a baby in the end. I know. That kept me... What about new cast photographs? Because that's, you know, those change all the time.
Yeah, well, you know how you get... If you get your picture taken for a long time, then you start to get that, like, dead eye look where you're smiling but your eyes are dead?
Right.
And you just, like, end up looking like a sad porn star. Because you're just like...
Yeah.
And your mouth is smiling, but your insides have just turned dead. So that only happened to me.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. I like a happy porn star.
Me too. I like my porn stars happy.
Now, I understand you went to a big soiree last night, a fancy... you went to, like, an... I don't go anywhere, but you went to a neat entertainment industry function?
Well, our boss, Lorne Michaels, got honored at the DGA Awards, and it was this big soiree, and I hung out near the bathrooms a lot with most of the cast, just talking, and Jude Law walked by, and yes, I know, I heard it, ooh. And I shook his hand to say, because I think he might be doing the show, so I introduced myself, and he was like, I'm really, really terrified. And I was like, I love you.
Well, now, what is it about? I mean, he's been here, he seems like a nice guy, and I guess he's an attractive man,
It's just the accent.
The accent?
They could say anything. They could be like, oh, I think I'm going to murder you. And they'd be like, so lovely.
They also say, instead of like, that's cool or whatever, or, you know, let's get pizza, okay, good idea, they say brilliant, right?
It's really brilliant.
Oh, man.
Let's get pizza.
Yeah.
Even if they said, let's get pizza.
Right.
It would be great.
Are all British accents good, or are some just annoying, like, you know, oh, I can't wait to do the show, you know?
I would think that would be not so lovely.
Yeah, that's not a good one.
But maybe it would be good.
Now, you've been working on Saturday Night Live. I just said it in the intro.
Yeah, fourth
This is your 4th season, which is hard to believe because it seems like you just got there.
Well, people lose track of time there. Like, they think, like, oh, is Will Ferrell still on the show? And it's like, no, he hasn't been on the show for 3 years. Or, you know, so people get a little confused about who's, you know. But, yeah, 4th season.
Now, do you have this thing happen to you where people recognize you from the show, and because it's Saturday Night Live, they tell you, oh, this would be a really good sketch idea. I've got a sketch idea to tell you. Yeah.
Like, the other day it happened that the elevators here in the building were kind of slow, and so we got stuck. Well, not stuck, but the elevator took a long time for the elevator doors to close, and the elevator was crowded, and the guy was like, this would be a good sketch, huh? The elevator doors closing slow. The part
that was me, Amy.
You were in your mustache.
I thought it was a funny idea.
You were wearing your Conan of the Night
I put my mustache on. I was like, that could be a good sketch idea. I'm not saying much. And you were like, Conan O'Brien. Hadn't been for you meddling kids. You just had a birthday.
Yes.
And don't even. One person actually wanted to wish you a happy birthday.
Thank you.
But you just had a birthday. Did you get any good gifts? Anything cool?
Yeah, I got a good gift that I wanted to bring to you. Where is it? That Rachel Dratch gave me, who's also on the show, and it's this birthday book. You guys ever heard this, where you look up your birthday, and it tells you like your flower and your color?
I heard something about this, but I've never seen one. This is actual. It gives you information, or it tells you about yourself.
Yeah, it's kind of like I would assume that the woman who wrote it would say it is, you know, the ultimate character sketch.
Right.
But when is your birthday?
April 18th.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
This is what, according to this lady.
Okay.
Your color is crimson.
Well,
like
reddish hair, I guess, maybe, yeah.
Your animal is a horse.
Well, there was that one time.
The occupation that you would be the best at is army officer.
That's a crappy book.
Army officer?
Army officer, yeah. People would really listen to me. Now you guys straighten up and let's go up that hill and
And listen to this about your love life. It says, love is not a game, but you love the thrill of the chase. You have no time for people who roll over and offer themselves to you.
I would make time. No, that's too easy.
That's good to know.
Well, the season premiere of Saturday Night Live airs this weekend, this Saturday, hence the name, with host Ben Affleck and musical guest Nelly. Amy, always hilarious. Thank you so much.
Amy
Poehler. We'll be right back. Kenny Hart, Spencer Wright.